Washington State is a very spidery place. I guess it's the trees. The trees are so big that there's tons of spiders living in them. I just woke up and I went to reach for my glasses on the countertop, and I put my hand in this guy's web. And you can't really tell, but it's huge, huge in my van. Nice little web going on right above my glasses. I really don't dislike spiders, but I don't like anything crawling on me without my knowledge, or anything making a web over my kitchen countertop. So I don't think you can see it. Well, maybe you can just a little bit. He made a huge web. It goes all the way up here. It's like a couple of feet across. Just gorgeous. And I feel really bad moving him, but sorry, fella, you can't live right on my kitchen countertop. Gonna move you now. Sorry. Just said goodbye to Scott and Terry. They're going for the day, and I'm leaving today, so it's been pretty amazing traveling with them. It was a pleasure, and they couldn't be more hospitable and kind and generous, and same with their son. But I'm excited to move on, so here we go. And I'm off to the Olympics. Excited to get over there, and hoping the weather isn't completely horrible, because they are calling for rain for several days in a row, but I'll make the most of it. It's a beautiful place. It's a rainforest anyway, right? So a little extra rain won't hurt anybody. So Bremerton, Terry and Scott, I'll see you down the road. Love you guys. That's where I'm headed. Can you see the mountains? That's the Olympics. So right behind me is the Hood Canal floating bridge. It was built in 1961, and it had gotten a lot of criticism, the plans to build this bridge, because it's built on giant floating pontoons, and many engineers felt like that wasn't the best option because this is seawater, and if the tide comes in and the sea level fluctuates, I think it's 16 feet, or it can. And so they questioned that if how the bridge would hold up to that fluctuation in the tide. In 1979, this bridge was completely wiped out, or almost completely wiped out, by a strong windstorm that had 120-mile-an-hour gusts. Noisy trucks. And it took 3 years to rebuild it and to reopen this bridge at a cost of hundreds of millions of dollars, I believe. And it's very busy. It connects the Kitsap Peninsula on the other side to the Olympic Peninsula on this side. And the Kitsap Peninsula is where Bremerton and Silverdale and Paulsbo are. And on this side is the Olympic National Park. And I'm pretty excited to be here. My first time. Hey, I'm at Cedars Casino near Sequim. I don't know if that's right. That's off the top of my head. It's east of Port Angeles on the Olympic Peninsula, and my first stop here is at a casino, like I said. The reason I stopped here, or I was just going to check it out, but on free campsites, the reviews say that the parking lot is beautiful and they offer free power. So I was going to check it out, and then further up the road there was a national forest pull-off area, which I was going to continue on to if this didn't work out. But the parking lot is not crowded at all. I've been here for about an hour, and they just stopped the construction on the up the hill a little bit up there, so it's quiet now. That was kind of noisy, but they did stop, and they were right. This parking lot is beautiful. Over here is this beautiful wooded area. The trees are turning autumn colors. Yes, they have free hookups. Well, just power, and it's just in the parking lot, but it's at every one of these little islands has its own little outlet. And I don't really need power that much, but I decided I would just run it in there and charge my laptop, and I didn't travel quite far enough to charge it while I was driving, and very little solar today. It's been raining on and off. Just a little bit, but the sun hasn't really come out very often. Yeah, so that's where I am. I think they have some really beautiful landscaping and gardens here at the Seven Cedars. Very well maintained, and yeah, beautiful flowers. And I love the totems. They have a whole bunch of them. In the reviews of this casino, a lot of people complained about the smell of smoke inside, and I did not go and gamble because that's just not my thing usually, but I did go inside to register my vehicle, just walk around a little bit and take a look, and I didn't find that to be true at all. It smelled fine. People were smoking in there, but it seems like they had pretty good ventilation. It wasn't bad. Look, fall is here. So I checked and double checked, and they do allow 3 nights here in the parking lot. You do have to go in every night that you stay and get your validation stamped, your registration stamped, I guess. So yeah, it's not hard. People in there are very nice too, so this is a good place to stay as far as casinos go. I'm going to do some more editing and try to post and schedule a couple of videos, because I'm going into the National Forest and I highly doubt that I'm going to have very good cell service. So I want to back up the next couple of days, and then I'm on to hopefully the the hot springs, the natural hot springs, and then Ruby Beach and Forks, and yeah, and whatever else, I don't know. But so far it's quite pretty here, and looking forward to seeing more. I'm in Sequim. There's a lot of towns in Washington that have names that are hard for outsiders to pronounce. So I'm sorry. Sequim. Anyway, I'm at the visitor center, and there's actually not much to see inside. There's just a lot of pamphlets and, you know, a place you can ask questions and get advice. So, yeah, they do have a cool replica lighthouse of the new Dungeness Lighthouse, which I guess is in this area, and you can take a 5-mile hike, 5 miles both ways, 10-mile round trip, and you can go to this lighthouse and take a guided tour. The thing with things like this, I would love to do that, but to do a 5-mile, well, 10-mile hike alone, I don't know. It's just so much more fun when there's somebody with you, and that's why I should have a dog. Well, one of the many reasons. But it's pretty cool that you can go, and it's every day of the year that you can hike to it and have a tour of it every day of the year, so that's cool. Thanks for coming along with me today, and I will see you all down the road.